In law, it's not just about skilled truth, it's about connections and support. Plain and simple, being a lawyer is a business.
If you back off now, this money is all yours. I will make sure you are reinstated. Hell, I'll even make you a senior partner. I'll make sure that every noteworthy case comes straight to you.
Professor Hale, does it look like I am short on money to you?
And what about these students, Mrs. Sayer? Abandon this silly mission and I will see to it that they all get into graduate school fully paid for. Don't you want their futures to be a whole lot brighter?
Well, aren't you generous?
That's just how I am.
Just how you are, hey? I know how you are. If I accept this offer, I'll be your puppet for the rest of my career, with Audrey right there tugging at my strings.
Watch yourself, girl!
Professor Hale, save the act for somebody else. The second even any student accepts your generosity, pleasuring turns into an occupation, and they will spend the rest of their lives under your thumb. So thank you for your kind offers, but we won't be accepting them. They always take the deal. How stubborn is this bitch?
If you don't want money or power, nor status or guarantees,
What do you want?
Grandpa, I'm telling you, she's just putting on an act.
Let me guess. You want to replace me?
That'll be the day. Grandpa long appointed me as his successor. How large your heads have become to think that the only desirable position to strive for is your own.
quit the act. Ever since you interviewed Audrey, you've been gunning for her. You expect me to believe it wasn't to get to me?
I want nothing less than to be like you.
What then, child? What else could you possibly want?
I already told you.
Remember your grandfather, Theodore Hale.
Grandma, I won't forget.
All I want is justice. I want to live in a world where the law dictates the outcome, not money or influence. Professor Hale, until you are offering that, I am not interested.
Girl, I'll give you this. You've got Gamishin, but that naivety will be the end of you. Watch and learn. The press conference is over.
You tyrant! Oh, Claire, it must have been exhausting to do all that investigating. Too bad. As long as my grandfather is around, none of it will see the light of day. You all saw what just happened. You saw the true face of this family. Will you just turn a blind eye? You're journalists. You're supposed to seek the truth above all ething. The pen in your hand is supposed to break apart the very arrogance that is now trying to force you into silence. If you obey them, you are not journalists. No, that requires integrity. Instead, you are nothing more than the dogs of the wealthy.
Claire, haven't you learned anything by now? Who brought every single one of them here today? My ties in their agencies run so deep that they are impossible to untangle. The media serves as my tongue. If I want them to say something, then that's what they say.
Before you try to ruin my daughter, take a realistic look in the mirror, dear. You are simply not qualified.
Take every memory card!
Sawyer, what do we do?
Come on, take her!
Sorry, Professor Hale. Before coming here today, I made sure all my people were aware of my whereabouts and had copies of the evidence. The board members of Skyway Group, the shareholders of Grace Tech, oh, not to mention the team at my new job, the state attorney's office. If even a single hair on my head or that of any of my students is touched today, they'll be here in a heartbeat. Professor Hale, would you like to meet them? Theodore, you think you're the only one in this world who can wield power?
You've been plotting this for a long time, I see.
Theodore, you've had it too good for too long. You've forgotten where you came from. That's fine. Let me remind you.
Claire, stop right there!
Grandpa, do something!
Shut up.
Looks like I really underestimated that little brat.
Are you okay? Yeah, just way too nervous. Professor, you were incredible today. All of us want to be like you, one day. Too bad it was all for nothing. None of that press conference will even be broadcasted. The Hales are really so powerful, aren't they?
Who says it was all for nothing?
Theodore may be devious, but he's old. Does he really think we're still living in an age when mainstream media controls the narrative? He's wrong. This is the age of social media. The moment they chose to live stream, they already lost.
Good day, Ms. Sawyer. I'm Liam Sterling, a federal prosecutor in charge of the Academic Fraud Task Force. I'd like to talk to you about today's press conference.
Your evidence is even more concrete than I expected.
Theodore Hale has spent 50 years doing this. There has to be way more victims than just these students. They just need the courage to speak up.
I know you've been under enormous public pressure. I read the reports, and I'll admit, I fell for them. But seeing the truth with my own eyes today, I owe you an apology.
It's fine. More than an apology, what I need is legal support.
Don't worry. The U.S. Attorney's Office will open a formal investigation. We'll verify every single piece of evidence, one by one.
Make sure every point I raised is taken care of. We can't afford any mistakes.
Grandpa! Claire dumped all the evidence of the papers online. Every platform is blowing up right now. Grandpa, what do I do? Everyone is bashing me online. They're even saying my mom and dad died young because I'm cursed.
Don't panic. I've already sent people to pull the trending topics and shut down those accounts. If we want to turn this around, we need to think carefully about our next move.
Then, Grandpa,
You go upstairs and wash your face. I'll take care of the rest.
We miscalculated. In this internet age, sweeping things under the work isn't that easy. Veronica, what do you think?
Veronica!
Eleanor. Where's Eleanor?
What are you talking about?
I figured out why Claire seemed familiar to you. She looks like Eleanor.
You mean the Eleanor Baker? The one we...
Theo! Look! We both got in. We can go to New York together.
It looks just like her, far too much to be coincidence.
Look again, Lumpback, Georgia. How's that for coincidence?
How did it take us this long to notice it?
We've been gone too long. Decades trying to rid ourselves of any tie to that backwood little dump, Teddy. That town is sitting on top of our greatest secrets. We have to keep this contained.
It all makes sense why Claire won't accept anything I offer, why she's dead set on Audrey. She's got to be connected to Eleanor. She must know what happened back then. She's come here for vengeance.
All I want is justice.
What Claire said, could she have some kind of proof?
Proof of what? We were so careful back then. There shouldn't be any proof to be had. But what if there is? What if she exposes what we did? We'd both be finished. You have to figure out a way to stop her.
Looks like the only way is to make sure she never opens her mouth again. Claire, have a seat.
Please make it brief, Richard. Don't beat around the bush. I'm pressed for time.
Claire, you have no idea the hoops I jumped through to get this, but the board is willing to overlook your recent bad press and finally agreed to let me give you another chance. This is the offer letter. Take a look. It's all pretty standard. We can sign it right here if you'd like.
Richard, when you fired me without cause a month ago, Chamberlain lost several billion in business, didn't it? Half a month ago, the cross-border M&A deal I was handling tanked less than a week after someone else took over. Now the deal's dead, the money's gone, and the firm's reputation along with it. Am I right?
That's only temporary.
I climbed to the top on nothing but my own skills. My clients only trust me. Without me, Chamberlain loses at least 20% of its clients. I don't think you had to jump through any hoops at all.
It was the board's call. They hope you'll think it over.
No need to think it over. I can tell you right now, I'm not interested.
Chambers is your best shot. Where else could you possibly go? I'm giving you a way out of this mess. Can you really, to be so stubborn?
Even now, none of this would have happened if you just hired Audrey. If you'd listened to reason, we'd been fired in the first place. But no, you had to be so...
Too what? Too ungrateful? Too spineless?
You get my point.
So, either you succeed by succumbing to the whims of the rich, or you are called stubborn.
No.
Richard, when did you turn into this? Bullying the weak and cowering before the strong. Kissing up to the powerful, what the hell does that get you? Your senior partner title wasn't handed to you. You clawed your way there case by case. Did you forget all?
Richard, if you carry on like this, Chambers will lose the reputation that was forged over decades of hard work along with your conscience.
You don't get it! You're not in my shoes, so you have no damn idea how helpless I am!
No, I don't get it, and I don't want to. All I know is before you can be a lawyer, you have to be a decent human being. Without fighting for what's right and true, you have no business being a lawyer.
You have to come back. If you don't, the board will...
You should be ashamed of yourself. The only thing you need to do is return to the scales of Themis and ask yourself whether you even remember why you went into law in the first place.
Isn't that the girl who's trending? Kinda looks like it. Trending?
Miss Sayer has been spreading rumors across all platforms, making obscene accusations against my family. As a result, we've received a great deal of hate. Today, we wish to clear the air about everything.
Claire's claims that my papers are plagiarized are false. I published those myself. They are in leading journals, so of course they are completely verifiable.
I've studied law my whole life and taught it my whole life too. At first, I stayed out of it because I wanted to save that young woman from ruin, and Claire as well, but they've gone too far. One of the ladies who claimed Audrey stole her paper, Lena, is actually a poor student I've been supporting. When Audrey was writing her paper, she asked Lena to help her with her research. She paid her a generous $3,000 per month to do so.
I never thought she'd actually believe the paper was hers and try to claim it. She's normally so naive, some must have put her up to this.
I must say I didn't think Claire was so vicious. When we uncovered her misconduct, I never imagined she would retaliate with such brute force.
This family is tougher to kill than cockroaches.
Why would Lena be taking Theodore's money every month? Why didn't she tell me? Hey, Lena. I'm sorry. Miss Claire, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about this. I've never received any payments from them, I swear.
But Professor, I looked into it.
I don't know how, but that account is really under my name.
I only remember that when I was a freshman, Professor Hill took my ID. I assumed it was something to do with the university records or something.
He must have used your ID to open the bank account. Theodore planned this really far back.
I let you down. I have no future anymore. I'm so tired. It's just not worth it anymore.
Lena!
Thank you, miss, for everything. Goodbye.
I'm coming, Lena!
Mrs. Claire.
You're awake. How do you feel?
I'm gonna get the doctor. I'm sorry.
You can't let them win, Lena. How does hurting yourself solve anything? As long as you live and grow and learn, they lose.
Lena, you did nothing wrong. It was Theodore who was greedy and bent the law, and Audrey who stole your work. The ones who should be disgraced and made to pay are those bullies hiding behind power, never you. You chose to study law. Wasn't it to protect justice and keep the truth safe? And now you're punishing the most innocent person of all, yourself.
I don't want this. I don't want this. I want them to pay. I want my work back. But I'm nothing compared to them. I don't have the power.
There is a way to beat them. Lena, if you didn't have a powerful weapon of your own, Audrey wouldn't choose your work to steal. You are exceptional, and you can help us win. The right way. The law, the real law, doesn't care about who is weak or strong. It only cares about what is right. I'll be with you. We'll use the rules, the evidence, and justice to make the guilty pay what they owe.
Professor Claire, you're right. I'm with you. Actually, Professor, it wasn't just with us, and it wasn't just Audrey doing this. Professor Hale has been taking credit for student work as well, for years.
Tell me everything.
Theodore's achievements? He climbed to the top on his students' fortunes. 2 grad students committed suicide under him, and because of his power and status, it all got buried. No trace, no scandal. There was also a PhD student named Ethan Reed. He was forced out of the program and now runs a food truck in Brooklyn. A lot of people forced out of their future.
That monster.
Mrs. Sawyer, I hate him so much.
Don't cry. It will end eventually. Maybe he could cover it up the first time, but what about the second or the third? People are already scrutinizing their every move. Get some rest and recover. I'm gonna find more of his victims. This time I'm bringing them down for good. Hi, are you Ethan Reed?
I know who you are, and I know why you're here. But I don't want to hear a damn thing about Theodore Hale, and I'm not interested in being a witness.
After all these years, don't you want him to pay?
It's meaningless. I don't want to relive the past. I don't want any part of this mess. If you're eating, I'll make you something. If not, move aside. I'm busy. Still there, huh?
I know you're not unwilling to fight for justice. You're scared. After hitting wall after wall, you've started believing justice cannot prevail. Scared that even if you give it everything you've got, you still won't be able to scratch the surface of their empire.
So, what?
This time, it's different. I'm different.
The Hales have ruined so many people. What makes you any different?
This is the evidence I gathered so far of Theodore's academic fraud and his abuse of students. This is my resume. Not only am I at the top of my field, I've been preparing for decades for one singular mission: bringing down the Hales.
This is pointless. If it was that simple, do you think I'd still be out here running a food truck? I used to think like you, passion was enough, like justice would always be there. I kept filing appeals and turning in complaint packets over and over just so I and the younger students after me wouldn't have to keep suffering. But every single thing I submitted ended up in that devil's hands. There is no justice in this world. Justice is whatever the people at the top say it is. I saw it for what it was. I accepted what is.
It can work. Exposing him matters. And justice absolutely still exists.
What are you, 3 years old? Don't be ridiculous.
Yes, one person's power can be weak. What about 2, 3, a whole crowd? You're not alone anymore. I have many people standing with me. And in the court of public opinion, in the age of social media, the Hales are not untouchable anymore.
I don't care anymore! I stopped caring a long time ago! I never want anything to do with the legal world again!
Is that so?
Damn right it is.
Then what about this? If you hate it so much, why do you still carry it around?
I can keep it around as a desk leg, can't I?
Stop lying to yourself. You want to be a lawyer. You want justice. And more than anything, you want Theodore to pay for what he did.
Yeah, I do. I think about it every day. But I can't do it. You're some big shot lawyer, aren't you? You know all these rich and powerful people, so why the hell are you even coming to me?
Because I want the Hale family to learn. David can bring down Goliath.
Okay, I'm in.
The people I sent to keep an eye on Claire says she's been hunting down my former students, the ones who never made it through school.
She's determined to take you down, Teddy. And us along with you.
Her? She doesn't even have the leverage to do that. I've already given her more chances than she deserves. She clearly has a death wish. It's best I oblige.
I got the materials you sent. All right, bye. Finally, with all these people coming forward, it'll be a lot easier to go after Theodore.
Scream, and I'll choke you to death.
What do you want?
What makes you think you can be so damn arrogant to go picking a fight with Professor Hale? Get in. Now. You think you can run from me? What the hell?
That man was trying to kidnap me.
Theodore is getting desperate.
Don't come any closer.
Easy. Calm down. It's me, Liam Sterling.
Prosecutor Sterling? What are you doing here?
I went digging in Theodore's past, just like you suggested. He's used dirty tactics before. I was worried he'd come after you, so I came to check on you. It seems I'm too late.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I already called the cops.
I'm assigning police protection for you.
Theodore's backed into a corner now. He's capable of doing anything. We have to move up the investigation.
This is a copy of the file I pulled on the 2 graduate student suicides you told me about. A lot of details were buried, but the cracks are there if you look close enough.
Thank you.
Of course. You're not alone on the road to justice. Sorry to come by so late. I saw the news saying you were attacked, and I couldn't stop worrying. I also have something I need to give you.
Have a seat.
This is the diary of my fellow senior. She was Theodore's graduate student. She jumped to her death in her 2nd year. It's full of accusations against Theodore. All these years we fought, we sued, we did everything we could, and it never went anywhere. Not until I saw what happened to you did I believe someone out there still cared about the truth. Please, get justice for my classmate.
Get up. I promise you, I will.
Thank you. Also, what happened to you definitely has Theodore's fingerprints all over it. I know a security company. Tomorrow I'll have them set you up with a few bodyguards to keep you safe.
Thank you so much.
These 4 will work in shifts around the clock, stationed near your place and following you whenever you go out. Just focus on gathering evidence. Don't worry about anything else.
Thank you. Don't worry. I will make sure your classmate gets the justice she deserved.
These are the other victims I've contacted. They're all willing to come forward.
Professor, all the witness statements are ready. The joint complaint packet is almost done. Hello? This is Claire Sawyer. Okay, send the files to my email, thanks.
What's wrong, Professor?
It's about Veronica Hell. Someone reported that she's laundering money through her gallery and art sales. Looks like their whole family's good days are finally coming to an end.
You blew it! And now she's constantly with a bunch of bodyguards! Now Claire's on guard, and she's got leverage on us. If she pulls this off, we're finished!
Easy, Teddy. Don't get your blood pressure up. We may not be able to kill her, but we can make damn sure she never works in this industry again. Once we wreck her reputation and get her law license rejected, she'll have no standing and no connections. Then she'll be easy to deal with.
You're a genius! I'll call the Bar Association right now and push for a hearing to strip her of her license.
Claire, you've got an expedited delivery.
That's odd. I'm not expecting anything.
Looks like Theodore's really losing his cool. He can't kill me, and he can't handle the backlash, so now he's going after my reputation.
What are we gonna do?
Mom, it's fine. This hearing Theodore set up actually works in my favor.
I never thought, after all these years being well into our 70s, to still be getting smeared and slandered like this. Theodore hasn't slept through the night in ages. His health is getting worse by the day. We really can't take it anymore.
I've always respected the law, upheld justice, and encouraged my students to stand for what's right. Miss Sayre, on the other hand, has chosen to cross the line instead. She's suspected of malicious defamation and fabricating evidence. Quite simply, it is a person who knows the law and decided to break it. She's not fit to practice. She does not deserve the title of attorney. For the sake of the integrity of the law, my family and I have no choice but to hold her accountable. I am formally demanding that Claire Sawyer's law license be revoked.
Can't you hear how ridiculous you sound? Theodore, You love preaching about integrity. I can't help but wonder which definition of integrity you mean exactly. Especially when you are the one breaking the very law you claim to protect.
Claire, today's hearing is about whether your law license should be revoked. What's with all the commotion?
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I've learned my lesson. I'm worried the media Professor Hale hired is too spineless to report the truth again.
Now that everyone's here, this hearing is officially in session. Claire Sawyer, we've received a complaint alleging you maliciously defamed others and fabricated evidence to support bogus claims. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. I did not defame anyone. Every single word I said is backed by real evidence. Everyone, take a good look at these documents. Since Theodore started teaching graduate students, many have fallen into depression, dropped out, and even taken their own lives. It's all there, yet somehow all of these reports never saw the light of day.
There's been a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Theodore, stop playing the role of the revered academic. How many promising students have you driven to drop out and quit? The evidence is overwhelming.
That is complete nonsense. What does any of this have to do with me? If they dropped out because they were depressed, that's their own problem. The quality of students these days keeps getting worse. So fragile, so rebellious, with zero tolerance, they fall apart over the smallest thing. If they can't even handle the pressure of school, how are they supposed to survive in the real world?
Your shamelessness never ceases to amaze me.
Watch your mouth!
Young people get hot-headed, I understand. But insulting people at random only proves how rotten your character is. You don't deserve to call yourself a lawyer.
Please turn to page 9 in the package, everyone. It clearly shows Professor Theodore Hale's admissions data over his 30 years of teaching. His students are all top-ranking in their states or full scholarships recipients. At worst, they're top 3 in their major, the kind of talent every law school is fighting to recruit. Yet, he just insisted that the quality of students have lessened. That tells you exactly how he disregards his students. Why do students end up with psychological problems? Because he pushed them to that point.
That's because they couldn't handle the pressure themselves. They're weak. It has nothing to do with me.
You're right.
Doing well in undergraduate courses doesn't guarantee success all the way. Graduate school is stressful to begin with. It's perfectly normal for a student to have trouble adjusting emotionally for a while.
So blatantly showing bias. I wonder how many favors you've done for these people.
Claire, shut your mouth! Say one more slanderous word and I'll add another defamation charge to the pile.
I can see we will run out of time long before this panel fairly considers the seriousness of this evidence. Then let the victims speak for themselves. Let their voices be heard.
Hey, Ethan. My dear boy, I was so disappointed when you decided to drop out. You've been on my mind ever since. How are you?
We've paid you handsomely to solve our indifferences. What are you doing here?
Professor Hale, if you've got something to say it loud and clear. No need to mutter under your breath. I gave each of them a mic, all of it feeding straight into the live stream. It's incredible how great the sound quality is for such a little mic.
Today I'm here to report Theodore Hale for stealing students' academic work and psychologically abusing them for years. Not only did he refuse to provide the required supervision to his students, but he plagiarized their work and claimed them as his own or his granddaughter. I filed multiple reports back at the time, but Theodore worked with the university leadership to get hold of those files. They threatened me and forced me to drop out.
I worked under him for more than a year. I stayed up every night doing research and writing reports. All the research, planning, and writing of drafts were my own work. When he realized the quality of my work, he took my draft and handed it to his granddaughter. He didn't even mention my name in the article at all.
My sister was exploited by him for years. He stole her research, humiliated her constantly, and pushed her to the edge until she had no way out. In the end, she took her own life. This was never about students being fragile. It is all about him being a bully.
He kept psychologically tearing us down for years. No matter how well we did, he always said it wasn't enough. He belittled and degraded us in public, then had the nerve to say that getting to stunder him was some huge blessing. The second we pushed back even a little, he made life hell for us and prevented us from graduating.
He threatened us not to say a word to anyone, saying if we dared report him, he'd completely shut us out of academia and make sure we could never work in our field for the rest of our lives.
Theodore, with so many witnesses, all singing the same song, you can't possibly still insist that they are the problem? Claire, you think finding a bunch of disgruntled students and convincing them to band together will convince anyone? Nobody who is worth their salt will believe this over Theodore's immense reputation. This is nothing but revenge. You're singling him out. You think I'm only targeting him? Oh no. I'm targeting you.
Young lady, don't ladder yourself. I've seen dozens of girls like you charm their way to the top. And now you've decided to make an example of my granddaughter to try prove that you're righteous. Our family has spent 50 years establishing itself in these circles and cultivating those connections. And you think charming a few men can compete with that? Don't be ungrateful, dear.
Is that really something a master artist should say? So disgusting. Can't a female be successful without sleeping her way there?
She was acting like some female icon before. What a joke.
I've also received multiple reports that you use the gallery under your name to flip artworks, manipulate auction prices, and even launder money through art transactions.
I didn't. Those are false allegations.
Don't forget that we came from a small town with nothing to our name but grit. I know firsthand what hard work and education demands. I would never exploit students. Never!
Professor Hale, you love reminding us of your small town start. But did you really get out on your own? Did you and your wife really get to where you are today by sheer grit and hard work?
Of course we did! Everything we have, we've earned!
I suppose if you lie long enough, you start believing it yourself. Let me remind you then. You forgot the part where you abandoned your pregnant fiancé to run away with the current Mrs. Howe. Not to mention that little detail about Mrs. Howe stealing another woman's scholarship and acceptance to Columbia University.
You accuse me of abandoning my fiancé and daughter, but it's common knowledge that my wife is standing right here beside me, as she has done for the past 50 years, through thick and thin.
Which wife is that, Veronica? You mean this Veronica? Or Eleanor Baker, the woman you dumped back in that little town?
Don't miss this amazing drama. Click the link and stream the complete finale for free while the offer lasts. No need to download. Click the link to watch the finale for free for a limited time.